Dear Helmut, somehow I know you can hear me. You may not be able to hear my voice, but you can hear my heart speaking and the hearts of all your true friends and beloved ones who gathered today to mourn your passing and celebrate your extraordinary life. For the years we worked with Gerd, we were not in direct touch that often, but we actually didn't need to, because we were closely connected through Gerd, not only as professors of his university, but more importantly, as people who deeply share their mission and their love for the great man Dr. Rieke Gerd Hammer was. As long as Gerd was there, we could afford to feel safer. Most of the attacks were directed at him and somehow parried by him. So when Gerd left us and the enemies struck their glancing blow to humanity, in addition to the grief for his passing, we found ourselves completely exposed. But we were prepared to come together in his name, with a firm resolution to carry on his legacy for the highest good of humankind, just as Gerd had trained us to do for years. As far as I'm concerned, and please listen to my words as if they were spoken in unison with André, for I've been asked to speak on her behalf today. You were not only a colleague, but also a reliable friend and a light in the darkness when it came to keep Dr. Hammer's name and outstanding work high. It's a great responsibility that Gerd has left to the three of us. He welcomed us into his home, transmitted his irreducible incorruptibility to us, taught us to never give in to flattery, and finally, after years of proven loyalty on our part, he chose us before the world to keep his sacred system intact, which is huge and uncomfortable role, definitely. But one thing is certain, Dr. Hammer felt he could count on us, and it seems he wasn't wrong at all. Gerd has always spoken of you as a son, so when it came to taking our own responsibility, we knew full well that we could rely on you, Helmut. I remember when, despite all the awfulness you had experienced and were still experiencing, you said, "Whatever we do, Giovanna, we have to protect André, because she already suffered too much, and she's our most precious treasure now that Gerd is gone." So everyone should know that you were like that, Helmut, just protective with us women, just as Gerd was with those who he considered his family women. In my own eyes, you have always been a hero, often tough, even stubborn, let's say a little too Germanic. Matter of fact, that's what it takes to shoulder such a heavy load as defending the Germanische Heilkunde from the danger of being distorted, mangled, and finally suppressed. More than once, you have helped me keep it straight by remembering me. For no reason can we accept compromises on the Germanische Heilkunde. But that didn't stop you from keeping it alive. You used to say, Giovanna, we will make our own academy, we will make our own things, with no Hans Wüste on the way. Hence, envy, competitiveness, and a self-evident sense of unsuitability compared to you, your knowledge and position so close to Dr. Hammer moved many to harm you. But what the hell were they trying to achieve? Did they want to get you out of the way? Or simply, might they have thought you were an unbreakable rock? Well, by dint of mean-spirited attacks, in the end, they were able to break that rock, taking away your life on this earth. But they will never take you away from our hearts. As I promised a year ago, as far as it's in my power, your sacrifice won't have been in vain. Your tireless work and your allegiance to God have earned you the esteem and affection of many people in the world. Your name echoes worldwide among the serious and truthful Germanische Heilkunde realities. Today, you are alive in your academy, which makes Dr. Hammer and his marvelous system be alive. Deep down, this is what you lived, valiantly fought, and died for, following Gert's example. And here, I can't help but think of Odin and his son Baldur, the god of light. Just like you, Baldur was killed at the instigation of Loki, but Baldur himself would be destined to open the new cosmic cycle after Ragnarok. Thus, allow me to conclude my two-day tribute to you with some lines from the old Edda. Now do I see the earth anew, rise all green from the waves again. The cataracts fall, and the eagle flies, and fish he catches beneath the cliffs. The gods in Idavol meet together, of the terrible girdler of earth they talk, and the mighty past they call to mind, and the ancient runes of the ruler of gods. In wondrous beauty once again shall the golden tables stand amid the grass, which the gods had owned in the days of old. Then fields unsowed bear ripened fruit, and ills grow better, and Baldur comes back. See you there, Helmut. Till then, may you rest in peace, along with your illustrious predecessors.
Aus dem Schoß unserer Mutter wurden wir geboren, ausgestattet mit dem genetischen Erbe unserer Ahnen. Durch den Schoß unserer Frau geben wir dieses ewige Leben weiter und erlangen dadurch Unsterblichkeit.